Of course. Right when I hit fucking record. Shit, it's my fault. I'm gonna record in the middle of the night. My bad. Anyway, so it's like 2 a.m. and I just felt like yapping a little bit. So I was watching like one of my favorite YouTubers. Hey, it's Bree. If you know, you know that little bit from LA. Yeah, she's T as fuck. I've been watching her for years. And I was watching one of her live streams. Oh, by the way, if y'all got any YouTubers y'all really fuck with, like, drop it in the comments, because I've been needing people to watch. Like, I like vibes where we're just like, I don't know, chilling, talking. There's another girl I really like. I forgot what her name is. She does like edibles and shit. And I think she got her own line, which is dope. Like, and I think she's also in LA. For some reason, I really got LA YouTubers on my shit. I don't know. But like, if you got other YouTube girlies that y'all like to watch, like, drop in the comments, because, you know, I will be looking. But yeah, so like what I was saying, I was watching one of her videos. Like, it was a live stream, like, from over a year ago or some. Just like, oh yeah, I remember watching it, and I just like rewatched it. Oh my gosh, don't embarrass me. My phone over here trying to embarrass me and shit. Like, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, cool. Technical difficulties. We have it. We have it. Technical difficulties. We have it. Technical difficulties. Okay, so not bad. Yeah, I was watching one of her live streams. Yeah. I was watching one of her live streams, and she was talking about being like scared of her own potential, and like this is like further on in the video. She was talking about a lot of different things and answering questions and stuff, but like she was talking about how, yeah, at one point, like, she was kind of feels like she is like scared of her own potential because people gonna be weird, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, girl, I felt her. I was like, no, because when people even see the slightest bit of you doing something, or you're capable, or like you really who you say you are, like, it don't matter if you're at the top or at the bottom, they still finna move weird. So I was just like, I remember watching this and being like, damn, you know what, Bree? I feel that. As if she's my friend. She can hear me. Yes, friend Bree. I feel you, like, but the thing is, bitch, it's lonely. It might be lonelier at the bottom than at the top. Take your potential and fly with that shit, you know? And I feel like I also was talking to myself, because it's just like, yeah, the second I start doing what I'm supposed to do, like, and those usually be my like loneliest times, right? Like, it's just like when you're up, everybody around you, bread flowing, you doing this, you popping out everywhere, right? Second you start hitting any little bump in the road, it's like, where did everybody go? What? Hello? Where the fuck did everybody go? So like, it's just like, yeah, those flies people might have only came around because you had the bread, but it's just like, but look at who's really been around you and stay around you when you really down and shit. Like, it's just as lonely at the bottom. And like, I've had to start my life over like 3 different times. I'm about to start it over again, because it's just like, every single time, you know, you up and you don't necessarily think that certain people around you will be your downfall, or that just you trying to pour into other people or just trying to be like just a good caring person that you are could lead to your downfall for real. Like on some shit like got a business or something, or you make your bread one way or the other, or you have like connections and you use your connections to help out a person that you genuinely think is like, you know, like your people. They could fuck up that connection. They could fuck up that connection just off the fact that maybe they don't have the same work ethics as you. Maybe there's a reason that they aren't where they're supposed to be, or whatever the case is. Sometimes like trying to help other people can really like hurt you. You feel me? Just because you have potential don't mean that everybody around you is entitled to it. Even your friends, like even your family, like nobody else should be entitled to your potential or make you feel weird about your potential, because the right people that see you and value you, they're not only gonna let you know, but they're also gonna make ways for you to get further. That's another thing. Like if people not trying to push you further, then what are they doing? We live in a dualistic ass world, right? That means like, you know, two things could be true at the same fucking time, right? Somebody's hot can be somebody's cold. So it's just like, if they not helping you elevate, what that mean? It's not even like they keeping you where you at. 9 times out of 10, if they're not helping you elevate, they really not helping you. That's the first part. They're not helping you. So it's just like when she was saying that shit about her potential, and then feeling like, you know, when she tries to still be like a down-to-earth type person, like, yeah, you know, people be like, oh yeah, when you hit a certain level, you got to start moving different. And like people translate that as like, oh, they being rude, they being snooty, they being whatever. No, I'm protecting my peace. And it's just like, as you being like, you taking it as in a rude way, that just shows that like clearly you don't understand. You're not at that level yet, because the people that get it, you feel me? And it's just like, sometimes you do gotta like move a little different. Sometimes you do gotta go a little more ghost. Sometimes people don't need to know where you at. Sometimes, you know, you do gotta go them places by yourself and just do you, and just let people see what you do after. You don't gotta involve too many people. Like, you don't gotta like tell people your plan. Shit, I used to like voice record sometimes, because I really wouldn't have anybody to talk to. But also, I've been in so many situations where, like, because I was talking my plans too much, other people would, it would be so weird. Like, people would be, like, trying to plant doubt in me about my plans, but then turn around and do the same things that I was trying to do. And it would be like, no, I mean, like, I'm supporting you. Shit, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm sharing whatever materials or whatever, like, information resources that I'm finding about this thing that I'm talking about, you feel me, with like other people and shit. And it's just like, you start realizing stuff when it's just like that same thing's not being reciprocated, and you know, people take off with what you got going on, but you over here still questioning if you should even do it because of what, you know, people saying. And it's just like, I've been in a couple situations like that. So I really do move more cautiously, and I try to just do what I'm planning in my head, like do what I'm saying I'm gonna do. I just, like I said, I used to just grab the recorder on my phone and just like yap and talk about whatever, like because at one point I ended up like losing like one of the closest people to me, my best friend. Like, not like losing, but like she cut me off because I was with a toxic person. And you know, I really at one point had like nobody to talk to for real, except for said toxic person. But like, it was just like, yeah, so I had to find a way to, you know, keep a mental note of what was going on, and also just organize my thoughts. And just, because sometimes it's like we be talking and saying too much, because it's like we trying to organize our thoughts. We trying to like, you know, see if the plan makes sense, man. You know, and sometimes you don't need other people's opinion for that. You don't, because a lot of people really aren't going to cheer you on how you cheer them on. Like, you feel me? Sometimes you could be somebody's biggest fan for real on some real shit. Like, genuinely, like your friends, their art, whether they're photography, whatever they're doing, like art is art. I see art in everything. So like whatever somebody's doing and you can genuinely cheer them on and be like, you support them. I mean, even put bread into the shit. Like, all of that doesn't necessarily mean that the person will like reciprocate or even acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's like, you can pour into people and give and all that, but when you're good, and even then, like, you still gotta keep it cute and keep it short and keep it, like, if they call it being mean, okay, like, you gotta be rude. Everybody else in the world rude, apparently, right? The people on top, what are they doing? What's the story that I keep hearing all the time? Like, people, they get successful, they get, all this money, or they succeed in whatever industry or whatever they're doing, and then somehow they end up on the street or, begging for money, whatever the case is. Why? Because for some reason, all that money they made or all that work they did on themselves, like, it was like squandered, or like, shit, they was too busy taking care and doing this and doing that, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, worried about other people, putting other people's needs first instead of, shit. Like I said, I don't plan on like being a good person. I don't plan on being a good person. So like, I plan on being smart. I plan on being very calculated. I plan on doing whatever I need to get right, because shit, lonely at the top, lonely at the bottom. I choose lonely at the top. I choose lonely at the top because it is so much lonelier at the bottom. It is so much fucking lonelier at the bottom. I ain't even joking. And you're hungry. You're lonely, you're hungry, and you're crying, no, I'd rather be lonely at the top where I got $100 bills to wipe my tears. You feel me? Yeah, I'd rather be lonely at the top where I can take myself out to brunch and go get me a drink. I'd rather be lonelier with a fucking mojito, margarita, mimosa. Like, I'd rather be lonely with them. You feel me? Because, like, the thing about being lonely at the bottom, bitch, it come with freaking struggle. It come with all types of, and you're still gonna get the what's it called? You're still gonna get people thinking they know you, talking about you, doing this and doing that. It's like, what's the difference? People gonna say you changed because of money. People gonna say you're this way and that way, but without the money, they're still gonna talk shit. They're still gonna talk shit when you're at the bottom. Like, genuine. It's lonelier at the bottom, and then there's going to be more fake people around you at the bottom, because there's going to be a lot of people around you that would rather keep you in the same situation because that's the situation they're in. Why the fuck would they want you to do better than them? Why would they don't want that. They want you to be down here struggling too with them, so like that way we can all complain together. Misery love company, right? I don't like that kind of company. I ain't gonna hold you. If that's the company that you carry, like, I don't want the company. I really feel that. I don't want the company. Deadass. You feel me? Because for real, like, when I was doing my shit, when I was on top of my shit, I would go like weeks and not like really like see my friends or like engage with my family or whatever. But I was good. I had my crib, I had my car, I had my everything set up, my TV, whatever. I could disappear and binge shows for a week straight. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, sometimes I'd be like, oh, my phone's dry, nobody hitting me up. I know I texted a couple people. Yeah, all right, whatever. Like, shit, I done forgot by episode 2. Show that good. And by day 3, I already done found a new show because I already done finished that. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm vibing. Order me some pho. I love some pho. There was this one pho place, best in town. And I would just Uber Eats that shit because I had too much money. Like, you know, it is what it is. And I was still lonely at that point. But it's just like, I would so much rather choose that than being lonely with struggle and nobody got nothing good to say and everybody only got criticism and everybody telling you to do the same shit you've already done like 5 times and just not helping, not giving not doing nothing. Like nobody's around, nobody, they can't really say nothing except for, oh damn, sorry. Like, wish there was something I could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna hold you. No. If it's lonely at the top, then find a way to be unlonely at the top. You got plenty of money. There's ways to be unlonely at the top. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. And that's why, like, I'm starting over my life again for like the 4th time. And I really am like locking in that, you know, I will have to walk this fucking lonely road by my fucking self. But I know where I'm going. I know what I can do. I know what situations I've taken myself out of. And people can't look at me and even think that. You feel me? Because I refuse to go another year not living the life that I want to live. Because for the longest, I've been trying to live for others. And not in a sense where, like, not that I got kids or anything, but like, I felt like I had to live for others because genuinely I have responsibilities waiting for me. So I really felt like, you know, I really couldn't live the life that I want. But the older that I get and the more that I try to live the way others want me to live, it always just keeps crashing and burning. Because every time I get good and then people come around and they need this or that for me, or they start to be like, well, you know, I'm good enough to like come take care of shit. You know, it's not time. They be trying to premature rush the shit. You can't premature the bitch. I might be premature, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the blessing from God. You know what I'm saying? He said I was supposed to be here, so yeah. But yeah, no, the rest of it, you can't be premature in the rest of the stuff in my life. Like, be for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the times where I feel like people will start saying that you're selfish and start saying that you're like, oh, you're not trying to, you know, look out and this and that. No, you're trying to get before it's even ready. You know how some greedy ass kids, when the food is getting cooked and they, oh, I'm so hungry, I want, you know, and they be ready to dip into the pot and it's not even ready yet. And it's just like, this will be so much better and it's gonna be full of flavor when it's fully cooked and it's fully like everything's infused. Let the bitch cook, like let it sit. Let me do what I'm doing. It's not ready yet. So while I'm doing this work and while I'm changing, I just am accepting the fact that I'm really not gonna have that many people around me. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, and in this last year alone, I've been through so many ups and downs. And I feel like it's because I'm still not fully committed to what I need to do for myself and like really just ignoring the noise. Because it is hard to ignore the noise when it's so loud, like actually loud. Not even like, I'm talking about bitches is loud in your ear when they talking they shit. That's the problem. God. Jesus. Anyways, but like it's hard. It's hard when they're physically screaming in your head and telling you that you're not doing what you're supposed to and why you take it so long and and don't you see this person and that person and these people and all right, well, I'm none of them hoes. Trust me, I will do greater than most of them. And you comparing me to people I don't. Anyways, you compare me to people that I don't even compare myself to. No. Yeah, sometimes you got to cancel out the noise. You got to be by yourself, meditating, I used to meditate. I want to get back on that. I meditate, but not in the same way, like with the yoga mat. I meditate. I feel like once you in silence and there's no distraction, you can meditate. You don't have to like sit there cross-legged, all that. But I do want to go back to like doing that and yoga and all that good stuff. But for now, I'm the type of person, you know, I gotta adjust, make that shit work for me. I'm gonna still do me in my own way. Trust me. I'm gonna always do me in my own way. Even if I'm not able to do things the traditional way, I'm gonna still get it done. Just gotta accept that. There will be lonely seasons. I've experienced way more lonely seasons than, you know, seasons full of like people and support and all that. So it's just like, I'm not gonna be like, you know, what am I doing wrong? Why can't I get that same, you know, support or energy from like people that's supposed to be closest to me or whatever, that I see that they can do for other people? You know, I don't ask those questions no more. I just take it for what it is and move from there. Like, I can't sit on there, ruminate, think too much. Just, you see it, like, you're still gonna be sad. That's the hardest part, the emotional part, that I feel like people don't even talk about. Like, it's gonna be sad. You're gonna be sad. It's not easy to be alone, but it's definitely gonna be easier life sometime. And if that's, I'm okay with that. That's really the main thing that I've always wanted, is comfort. I just want a comfortable life. I just want a comfortable life, for real. I really did. That was the underlying core of everything I was looking for. Yes, I want adventure. Yes, I want something interesting. I want to like see the world and all that good stuff. But at the core is comfort. And I've accepted as well that I'm not gonna get comfort around people. People make it their mission to make you uncomfortable. Like, a lot of people make it their mission to make it uncomfortable. And why? How did I realize that? Because I go out of my way to make people comfortable. And I got to realize people are not moving like me. And people don't think like me. And people was raised like me. And people might not care like I do. So it's just like, I can't expect other people to have the same amount of care that I do. And that's okay. I just got to take it for what it is and keep it moving. I can't keep crying and asking and begging me like, oh no, I deserve that too. You should have known. If you didn't see that I deserved it or whatever, then like, I'm gonna go where I do. Because it's like, I'm not gonna lie, what one person won't do, another will. You just gotta go find them. You gotta make space. You feel me? And that's okay. But it is going to be hard. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be sad. But I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely feel like success, money, it definitely makes a difference. It definitely makes a difference. You're not fooling me. It makes a difference. Now I'm trying to, you don't gotta be like super rich, but damn, if you gotta do what you gotta do to get right, get right. If motherfuckers hating on you for getting bread instead of encouraging you and supporting you, then they're not supposed to be around you. Straight like that. Because if you see me and I'm MIA 9 times out of 10, is because I'm focused, something's going on and I gotta fix it, or like, no, deadass, I'm probably in the middle of like fixing something chaotic, right? And it's just like, I realize like the real people, genuine people around me, like, will check up on me and realize that, you know, I've been missing for a minute. They'll check up on me and they'll offer some kind of something. They'll be like, hey, do you need something? Like, and I'm not saying that, you know, you gotta have friends all the time that call you and be like, hey, you need some money? Because I do got some friends like that. Love them down. They know who they are. But, because they be coming in at the right, it's like God sent them. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, sometimes it be like God sent them. But, not even that. It's like certain people just, like, they just hit you up and it just be the conversation. It just be what the word and the message that they have to give at that time. Like, And it's just like, or something they saying or whatever can really be the missing piece, or something that clicks, that makes, you know, makes it make sense. And it's just like, I don't know, it's like the real genuine friendships I have, like they overcome like distance and time. You feel me? I have friends that we talk to each other once every few months, and genuinely it's just like, oh my gosh, the day that I can reconnect in a sense of like just seeing each other type shit, I pray for those days. Because it's like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking about years of, you know, friendship, and it's still just like, it's still so tight, and it still be the people that like look out and try to be there even if they literally barely here. Like that's genuine friendship. And those type of people I never feel lonely about. My issue is, I feel like, not to be funny, but those be my more like successful friends on some like shit, right? They're the ones that got shit going on for them, right? And I don't take their silence as they forgot me or anything like that. No, like I know what it is. They're just busy, they got shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And they can't just be on the phone all day or whatever. So it's just like, my issue is sometimes I forget to reach out to them, because like, it's like sometimes I think like, oh, you know, they're too busy, or I don't want to talk about my problems, and they got more important things going on and all that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just that's the thing on my part. That's me, right? I should just reach out to my friends that I know is my real friends, right? Even though they got a lot going on, because they could be the ones that I got some good shit today, and they always do. So it's just like, yeah. So it's not really lonely at the top. I feel like it's really lonely at the bottom, and they really try to switch that shit up. Because I feel like the only reason if you really got money and you miserable, it's because you're a terrible person. I'm not gonna lie, you an evil ass bitch. Like, I can't hold you. Like, if you have money and you're lonely, yeah, no, it's because nobody want to be around you. Because even then, with all that money, then it's definitely you. Like, if for whatever reason, I know I'm starting the villain era, but if I'm definitely like the evil monster that people try to paint you out to be, mainly the narcissist, but like, if I'm really that bad, once I make it, everything will be revealed. If I'm that bad of a person, even with money, I should be by myself, right? By that logic, I should have no real people around me, right? So we'll see. But I feel like most of the people that's lonely at the top, they're just evil. Like, money's not gonna wash away pure evilness. Like, you're not good. You're not good. Like, damn. But I don't think that's the case for me. So I might be a villain, but shit, even villains got fans, boo boo. And I'm a girl villain. I'ma always have a freaking a trail of men behind me. I already know that. Like, who lonely? No, let me stop. But yeah, I had to go on that little rant just because I'm like, yeah, I'm saying it right now. Like, I'm gonna get to the top. I don't care. I am doing it in a little bit of a like solo mission type vibe, but it is what it is, because I know that I'm about to build me a real solid foundation for where my life is going. Because I can't lie to you, I can't hit 30 and not have my shit together. I can't hold you. I'm not hitting 30 without my shit together. Because that's my goal. Like, it's cute. Like, I be seeing them, like the 21-year-olds and 18-year-olds and all that. They be having big money, big stack, big house. That's cool. Like, I need that too now. Like, I'm focused. I'm serious. Like, I gotta get my life the way I need it. And honestly, I feel like I could change my life in like 6 months. Because I've done that before. I've changed my life in a month on some crazy shit. Like, you just gotta be determined. It's like, how bad do you want this shit? And I ain't gonna hold you. I want that life back. Like, I've really haven't done too much. Like, real sheltered ass kid. And yeah, I'm really breaking free of that. And I gotta see the world. Like I said, I'm not staying inside no more. And I can't just let my life go however other people want it, because I promise, however people want your life to go is not how you want it to go. So yeah, I'm taking control, do me, and gonna get this life together. Cause shit, I'd rather be lonely at the top than at the bottom. Okay, you feel me? Okay, great. Yeah, so I should probably go to sleep soon because I gotta be up at like 6 a.m. Oh. But you want that money, you gotta do what money do. You gotta do what them niggas with money do. I gotta be up early. But yeah, no. Okay, so rant over. Oh yeah, I'm Nisi, by the way. Yeah, I might be doing more consistent videos, you know. So, you know, subscribe, comment, you know. Let me know if you think it's, you know, it's gonna be. Let me know if you'd rather be lonelier at the top or at the bottom. Because you already know what I'm thinking. You know what I'm on. Get that money, honey.